Okay, in this video we're going to introduce you to a not very well known distribution. This is called Void Linux. The other videos that I've done on how to install Debian the hard way, how to install Arch the easy way, there you'll see a lot of parallels between those two videos and this one here. It's important to know that just like with Debian and Arch, Void Linux is written from scratch. It is not based on anything else. It's not based on Debian. It's not based on Ubuntu or anything like that. It's written from scratch. And a couple other key differences is this does not use systemd as it's a init system. It uses runit, which is unique in its own way. And this also uses its own package manager called XBPS. But there's a lot of similarities between the three. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. So let's get started. Now I did get the live version, so this is going to boot to XFCE 4. But we can still run the installer from the desktop. And this also uses a 2E installer, just like we used on Debian and on Arch, using ArchFi. And it's just going to be void-installer. If it lets me run as a normal user, if not, I can sue over to the root user real quick, which it looks like it does. All right. Okay. And a lot of these screens you see they're gonna look exactly alike or very similar to the other distributions, like the ArchFi one we just chose US, and 2 lines down from that was US-1 or US1. Network, it's working properly. One of the important things, and this is a note on the website, so it needs to be expressed here too, is when you install Void, if you want the full package with XFC and everything, you want to install from local. As you can see here, the network says it's base system only. So we're going to choose the local. Unlike the other distributions, this will go ahead and allow you to choose your mirror up front based on your location. Debian did, but it's done a little differently. This here kind of auto-detected it. So we're going to set our host name, our locale, and we are looking for EN_US. Time zone, America, then Chicago for central. Root password. Set up a user account. Not sure if I typed that right. All right. So for our bootloader, we're going to go ahead and use that main drive. We're going to partition it, and we're going to do the easy way. DOS. Now, since this was a BIOS boot, we don't need the EFI partition. So we're just going to do a swap, and then the rest is going to be all for the system itself. So we're going to do new, and just like with the other videos, we're going to do 2 gigs of swap as a primary. And then on here, we're going to do another new for the rest, primary. There's one thing we need to do, though. We need to go up here to this top one here. I forgot to change its type. And we need to change that to swap. So we got swap and then just regular Linux. Now we can go ahead and write that out. Explicitly have to type yes. And then quit. Now we're going to configure those two. And I'm going to pause the video here while this continues. Okay, so we're already at the reboot system stage. It's been less than 5 minutes in real time. So I'm going to go ahead and click yes and let it reboot. All right. and we're already back here. Okay, there is one thing I'm going to show you here real quick. I'm not going to leave you right at this point. What we want to do is we want to sudo xbps-install, and that's going to be -SYU, just like in Arch. However, this has nothing to do with Arch. XBPS was written from scratch, as was Pacman. It's just the flags just happen to be the same. And again, I'm going to pause this. Okay, so that task is complete. What we're going to do here is just go ahead and sudo reboot again. And again, that was the initial system upgrade from the image that was on the ISO file out to the latest version of the operating system. And we are back. And there you have it. And this is just the generic installation of XBPS, or Void Linux with XBPS. Some things you can do is like XBPS, and if you hit tab, it has tab completion already in it. You can read up on XBPS because there's a lot of similarities to say like apt with Debian. There's some similarities with Pacman, but also has some things that it does all by itself. So anyway, if you like these videos, go ahead and leave a comment below. Hit that notification bell, subscribe, hit the like button. That helps the algorithm, helps the channel. Anyway, have a good day.